In this tutorial, we are going to model this mechanical part from scratch using Siemens NX. Now let's get right into it. Now we are going to be using these dimensions and views to guide us in order to get this part modeled. Now this is how we are going to go about it. We are going to stack up these three cylinders one on top of the other, and then we cut out the necessary parts from it. So we first start with a smaller cylinder. It has a diameter of 20 millimeters and it is extruded down by a distance of 24 millimeters. So click on the extrude feature, come to sketch section, and we are going to use the XZ plane to get the sketch. So we draw a circle of diameter 20 millimeters. And click on finish. Now extrude in this direction by a distance of 24 millimeters and click on apply. Next, we draw the second cylinder and it will have a diameter of the 20 plus this 4 plus another 4 here, which will be 28. So again, click on sketch section, click on this face, and then draw a circle of diameter 28 millimeters. And then we'll extrude downwards again by a distance of 24. And make sure the boolean is set to unite. Click on apply. Now we'll do same for the third cylinder. This time it will have a diameter of the 28 plus the 4 plus another 4, which will be 36 millimeters. So we draw a circle of diameter 36 and click on finish. Again, we'll extrude downwards by another 24 millimeters. With the boolean set to unite, click on apply. Now let's cut out this slot from it. And you're going to be using the extrude feature again. So click on sketch section. And you're going to make the sketch on the YZ plane, which is over here. So click on it and click OK. Then we draw a rectangle of dimension 16 by the radius of the circles at the tip of the rectangle is 2. So the diameter will be 4. So the rectangle should have a dimension of 16 millimeters by 4 millimeters. And then we make sure that the centers of the circle here align with the center of the cylinder. So you come to this center here, click on it, and you come to the sketch origin, click on it, and give it a horizontal alignment. And also, this rectangle is centrally placed inside the cylinder here. So the centers of both the rectangle and the cylinder over this side here are aligned, or they lie in the same line. And the whole distance of the cylinder here is 24 millimeters. So half of it, that is from this tip here to the midpoint of the cylinder, should be 24 divided by 2, which is 12. So the distance from this center to the tip here should also be 12. So the linear dimension, come to the center, locate it and click on it, the midpoint of the line, and click on this line also, and change it to 12 millimeters. Next, you have to zoom in a bit. So we zoom in and then we add fillets to rounding the edges. The fillets will have a radius of 2. So we locate the fillet tool with a radius of 2 millimeters. Click on all the vertices so we can have the rounded edges or the rounded corners. Then we use a quick trim tool to trim the unwanted parts from it. Click on finish. Now we must note that the plane on which we made the sketch is in the center of the cylinder over here. So we start the extrusion at an offset distance of, now the diameter of the cylinder is 20 millimeters. So the distance from the center of the cylinder to the edge of the cylinder here is 20 divided by 2, which is 10. So we start the extrusion at an offset distance of 10 millimeters. Then we end the extrusion at a distance of, the whole extrusion itself is 2 millimeters. So the distance from the center of the cylinder to the tip where we have the 2 millimeters starting should be the 10 millimeters minus the 2 millimeters, which will give us 8 millimeters. So we end the extrusion at a distance of 8 millimeters. And make sure the boolean is set to subtract and click on OK. Now I want to have this same slot on the other side too. So the best thing we can do is to mirror. So locate the mirror feature and then click on this feature here. Come to select plane and want to mirror with the mid plane being the YZ plane. So click on the YZ plane and click on OK. And when you rotate the drawing, we can see we have the same feature here also. Next, we'll cut out this part also from it. So we're going to cut out from this side here. Click on extrude, come to sketch section. Click on this face and click OK. You don't want to create 2 vertical lines on this face here. And then click on the lines and give them a vertical constraint so they can be actual vertical lines. Now the distance separating these 2 vertical lines is the same distance here, which is the 20 plus 4 plus 4, which is 28. And then you make sure half the distance is 14. So there can be equal distances between the 2 lines and the center. Then we use the arc tool to finish up the semicircle. And click on finish. So reverse the direction of the cut and we start the extrusion distance at the very place where we made the sketch. And then you extrude inside by 24 minus 4 millimeters, which will be 20 millimeters. And make sure the boolean is set to subtract and click on OK. Next, we'll add these 2 holes to it. So the first hole will be at the center of this cylinder here and it'll cut through to the end. So click on the hole feature, come to sketch section and click on this face. Click OK. And we locate the hole at the direct center here of the arc and click on finish. Now the hole diameter will be 8 millimeters, which is here, and the depth limit will be until next. And because we said the Boolean attributes between these 3 cylinders as unite, they all behave as one part. So the hole starts from the edge here to the very end of the last cylinder over here. And click on apply. That will make the second hole will be in this center here, which will be the center of this rectangle here. So click on sketch section again with the hole feature. Click on this face and click OK. Then we make a point over here. And we have to position it at the direct center of the rectangle. So click on the whole center. Locate the center of this line here and give them a vertical alignment. And we do same for this side. And this time with a horizontal alignment. Click on finish. Now again, the whole diameter will be 8 and it will be through to the end point over here. So the diameter set to 8. Now for the depth limit, we have another hole here interfering the path of the second hole. So we set the depth limit to until selected and then click on this face here. Click apply. And the last thing we'll do is to add an edge blend or a fillet of radius 2. So locate the edge blend feature with the radius set to 2. Click on this edge and click OK. So yeah, that's how to model this part from scratch using Siemens NX 12. I hope this video helped you out. And if it did, make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a like on this video. I'll see you in the next tutorial.